one night free camping. Now we're going to one of our favorite places in Esbjerg city. It's called Kaffesmeden, translates to coffee smith. Unluckily, it wasn't open Sunday, so we have to go today. Spidey, Iron Man, and Stormtrooper. Hello, Batman. How are you today? Oh. This display was also in the toy shop. I just have to stand here and look at it. I think it's really nice. So here we are at the Selling Beach. It's a little windy, but I hope you can hear what I say. Esbjerg we have down there with a lot of offshore activities. Take a look at this beach. Whoa. I just wish the water was 25 degrees so you can take a swim in it, but it's not. And we're in the first row. And the wife, she has to do a little bit of work, but it has to be done. I think we're gonna have some lunch here and take a few hours break when she finishes work. Look at the nice weather here on this side, but over here looks like typical Danish autumn weather. Cinema tickets is quite expensive in Denmark, but at least they'll have some nice toilets for us to use. Så er der noget forsamlingshus? Jamen, jeg kunne se det her på kortet. Nå, forsamlingshus. We have been here a few times before. The little town is called Vedsted. Very special name. And as always, we drive on the small road, something called the Marguerite route in Denmark, with all the nice places. Of course, it was much easier if we took road number 11 straight down south and made a right turn, but it's just too boring to drive on a very big straight road. So we take this instead. What we're aiming for is a place where you go to an island with a tractor when there's too much water. There's a road a couple of kilometers from here where you can drive when it's low tide, but this is the place where the tractors can get over all the time. So this is the dike to prevent the flooding of Denmark here on the very flat coast. And you can see there are already two campers down here. One of them is a Volkswagen T4, I think, with just a cap on top, just strapped down. That's a way to do it also. This is a very special museum, very beautiful made, right on the side of the sea. Of course, it depicts all the different life in the ocean when it's when it's always low tide, high tide, low tide, high tides, gives you a special wildlife there. And even when it rains, we have to go see something. We knew it was going to be a wet day, but that's not going to stop us. This is actually a Viking age. It's a burial site. And the guy who made the runestone, I'll let his name come up here. He had a lot to do with Gorm and Tyr, the Viking kings from Middle Denmark in the real Viking time. And it's actually quite something, because there are 3 time ages representative here. The Viking age, of course, with the burial site, but there is also 2 from the Bronze Age. 2 of these hills are burial sites also. And right down here in the middle we have something called the Oxen Road, very old road crossing Denmark, where you drove the cattle to northern Germany to sell them. The parking places here, it's not anything good. It's not worth anything. It's too wet. I had to move up onto the street because I was sinking in the side, so I think we'll be back when the weather is much better. Little curiosity, a very, very big rock, probably from the Ice Age, drove down here and left behind when the ice melted. It's called a Hamburg stone, and I really have no idea why, and I haven't been able to find out anything about it yet. But very big rock for a very flat place of Denmark. And not so much traffic here, it's the back roads. Only the locals come here. The road we just drove on, it's called Hamburg Road, and just if anybody else wants to make such a stupid move to drive down and see a big rock, here are the directions. Map reader is rummaging about on the side of the car. It's actually when you have sweets for your driving. In our case, it's a lot of licorice, but anything will do to keep the moods up and the spirits up, no matter the weather. And of course, it's gonna affect your speech when you're talking. So. It's actually not that smart when you're trying to explain. Whoa, let's get a hold over here. I think I saw a place I could reverse into. Found out this is a foreigner. He's never supposed to be here. It's just way too small a road for his use. It's actually not allowed here. A lot of 90 degrees turns and up and downhill. A lot of trees, and we saw him hit a few of the branches. He was probably checking his GPS instead of looking for the real signs. This area is close to Vejle, but also a very special quarry. There's a big artist in Denmark who made a lot of big metal sculptures. And a lot of his stuff is on show here. We're gonna come back later this evening to have an overnight stay here. As I said, a lot of rain today. Next morning we had a very lovely brunch in Vejle. It's a book cafe also from some of the publishers in town, and you get a poem. They read a poem for you when you have your brunch. Come down to the table, recite the poem for you, and I'm trying to read it here, but unfortunately it's lost in translation, so you'll only get it in Danish. But you'll get an interesting thought for the rest of your day. Driving up through the valley called Grejs, where there's a big stream running all the way down. Very nice to look at when you drive. Just be careful not to stray from the roads. I just sent Anameta out to perhaps take a little video of the water. There's been a lot of rainfall and it was really swelling. Yep, a lot of water, and we're trying to get to a place called Uldum. We've tried to go there a lot of times, but every time for the last 3 years it's been flooded. So we'll try again. And the forecast said that after 24 hours of the rainfall, the things will start flooding. But the signs say water on the roads. No passing. Well, we have to try anyway. Nobody knows how long that sign has been there, probably from the last time. I don't think they put it up every now and then. Hey, I see a car coming. If there's somebody's coming out, we can also go in. And she's probably looking at us and saying, "You stupid fools, didn't you read the signs?" Well, see a lot of water on the road, but let's continue. Or let's not continue. There's actually swans swimming across the road, so I guess this is the final stop, and the signs were right. Don't go here, too much water on the road. Just a little close-up of the swans. And you can actually see the water running across the road, so I'm glad we didn't stay here yesterday, because we wouldn't have been able to get out. Again, I'm glad the reverse has been invented. Now we're going to a heath called Herning to have an afternoon break, and some of the cakes we bought yesterday. See, there's nothing here, no people, nobody else. with a lot of nice autumn colors. This is a sculpture called ELIA in Herning, the town of Herning. And then we had to find our stay for the nights. Very wet, very dark. We have been here before, but it's a totally different thing. But when it's weather conditions like this, normally we come in daylight and have a wonderful view and have some time spare to make dinner and enjoy the scenery, take a walk. But not this time. And Amanda was in Herning having a lecture, so it was quite late when we got here. And you can't really remember, is this actually the road in? And it was. Thank God it's about 1 or 2 meters higher, so if the water keeps rising, we won't be stuck here. So that's the end of part 2 of our autumn trip. Hope you liked what you see. Please like the video, subscribe, or even ding the bell. It helps us a lot. See you on the next video. Bye bye.